And now a very interesting idea could be h3 with the idea of g4.
Yeah, right. H3, G4, I was looking at even when the, so this same position when he had like 2 moves
Oh, he
back, I was
played
looking at
h3.
it. Yeah,
Soumya,
H3.
explain the move h3. What's the point?
So first of all, you prevent this knight G4 stuff forever.
Hmm.
That is the first point, I guess. And the second is you always have G4 followed by rook E3 trapping the queen. And
Ooh, g4, rook e3 traps the queen. Okay, so now Dubov taking his time. He's already thought. Oh, did he make his move here?
yeah,
No,
he played
not
D5. He played D5.
d5.
Just
Typical Dubov move. He's like, now I know I'm losing. Let me just do something crazy. But
he played.
Raja wants to finish this match. It seems in this game he played 94, but it's not like very clear. And 22 seconds only on the clock.
And this
He took on c4. And now Soumya says a check here. King g2, Soumya, or king h2,
King
both
G2
look.
probably, yeah, King G2, and then Queen D1, and then Knight G3 probably, and you go to F3 with your
Yes,
king.
yes, absolutely. Amazing, brilliant calculations by Soumya here. And also, she's very calm here. But Raja is down to 4 seconds. He plays king to h2 with just 3 seconds. And Dubov swoops in with his queen. Will Raja spot now king g3?
It's
This is
forced.
just the kind of position where
King
you
G3
can
is
blunder.
forced. You have to play King
He
G3, but
played it. He
that's the
played it,
only
but
move.
with just 13 seconds. Look at the calmness, and Dubov knows that this is his final chance. He can't let the king run away.
But what does he do? What are the ideas here?
This is where the king wants to go. And somehow, if you get h6, g5, but h6 can be met with queen takes, the king is actually protecting itself very well. There is no way to get to it. Also, the fact that white pieces are so centrally placed stop black pieces from coming in and attacking.
Yeah, luckily he has this King G3, King H4. Yeah, otherwise.
But 13 seconds, Soumya, this is too less. I think he can blunder here because, and Dubov is looking for some crazy move. You know, the thing is, Dubov will make a move which has which may lose even in one move, but has 5 ways for Raja to go wrong. Something like that he will do. When you can't calculate in 13 seconds, does any move like this exist in the position? Maybe rook b5. Rook b5 with some ideas like, I don't know what ideas, but
rook b5, I play rook c8, right?
I just
he played h5. But now I take on h5, or I even play rook. I even play knight f6.
5. Look at Raja. He's so nervous this time. This time no longer cool, guys. Rook f3, cool move. Until now, he's now created his own threat on f7 pawn.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's a good move, no? Rook f3.
It's a nice move. And this is what Raja is doing. He's calculating in Dubov's time. But if Dubov makes his next move quickly, this might be trouble. And by the way, he was 13 seconds. Now he has 16. So he saved 3 seconds somehow.
Right.
Every second counts here. Every second. F5. That's what I said. Dubov is just going for some crazy moves. And Raja now has 10, 9.
Let's take it.
And again saves 3 seconds now from 16 moves to 19. Queen h1. What? Can you move the king away?
Pawn into rook g1 and rook g4. That was the threat.
Yes, that was a mating idea of Dubov. Dubov really uses pinned pawns well.
Oh, he's a master of that.
Yeah.
And rook g1, if now rook g1, then you play knight g3 and you prevent everything.
Yes, Raja's king is cozily tucked away in the corner, and suddenly the black king is shuddering, and you see with every move Raja is gaining time. He was down to 13, now he has 23 seconds.
Now knight g3 for sure. Rook g1, knight g3. Oh, rook g3 he played.
Rook
okay,
g3,
that's also okay.
Cool. Also, okay. Man, I'm just in awe of how Raja is playing. In awe. Guys, the match is over. It's over. Dubov, you saw Dubov's look? It was like Yeah, I have no chance now. I don't think this guy. I put 4 moves. I put him under pressure. He found 4 defensive moves. Now there's nothing left.
Raja is such a boss. I mean, just look at him. The way he plays, the way
And
he
then he's
sits,
drinking tea.
sips his tea. He's such a boss.
The last sip. He had left that last sip for the game. And now he's winning this.
Now he's got 30 seconds on the clock while Dubov has 1 minute. So he already has covered up some time.
Rook
Acha.
b5. Rook b5. And now, I mean, already you can go rook c8 and start
Even
attacking.
FG6, right? Even FG6.
Yeah, FG6 also looks good. Yeah, he goes rook c8. Raja is going in. And this means he will win this game. Dubov will resign and Raja will go through to the finals of the Air Things Masters. That means he will face, and look at him, he's now relaxed. He's relaxed on the chair. He closes his eyes. Oh, he won his game.
He won. He
has won his game. And
wow, amazing.
Congratulations to Temur Rajabov for reaching the finals. Daniel Dubov tried his best today. He was already 1 match down and today he had to win, but it was not to be.